everybody, welcome out to another video. Today, we're going to be going through part 2 of that Hildibrand questline you saw before. We're getting closer and closer to seeing who's behind all this, so if you want to see more, make sure to like down below and comment, let me know what you're thinking of the series. Thank you for clicking on the video, and enjoy the show.
Hey, Lewinhard, how you doing? How you doing?
What was that terrible explosion coming from the beach? Is everyone safe?
Why is he always so constipated? Fear not, the fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Garurumumumu bids that the damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed.
Good gods! There's no thief in the bad man. As for replacing the ingredients, oh man. Whew, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contain imported vegetables of considerable rarity. Oh, you see?
They come out of our ass.
Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days. What with the mandragoras at large, even if I were to place the order immediately, it would likely take a few days to arrive.
His dialogue is constipated. It fits. The mandragoras. I have heard of that foul band. They play country. I hate it. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal?
Oh man, oh god, the rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it was very closely resembled the Eorzean dragon pepper. Oh man, if I hadn't had one of those peppers, man, save for its color, which was a deep purple.
Methinks you dost worry too much, Master Lewinhard. You should get that checked out. Our course of action is clear. We need only storm into the den of those overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back.
I would advise against that, Inspector. There are no ordinary mandragoras, but a rather bloodthirsty band of killers, given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of the Gerbera proved unable to resist them.
Oh, ho, ho, ho! A formidable foe indeed. Were only there a brave soul in our midst with a wont for talking on fearsome... My brain just shut down with that sentence. Were only there a brave soul in our midst with a wont for taking on fearsome enemies with not a shred of concern for our own well-being. Oh, look at you! Your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, yes, I shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver their purloined goods to their rightful owner.
Yeah, sentence right there.
You are truly a godsend! Oh man! One sun Himmel of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from Mandragorias. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him! Without those vegetables, Master Karamu was like to cook me instead! Oh, please, friend, you're my only hope!
Is that kind of straining to do?
What?
That voice? Or are you just really in character?
Yeah, well, both. A gentleman would never let a lady face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together.
Blah. Blah. Nicholas Canardus. If you've come from the Mandragoras, I fear you're half a bell too late, as where we blasted all. They didn't put the bunny in the box.
Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box?
To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check on a shipment of vegetables, there was a stuffed bunny and a man just going mad. Vegetables then did an onion turn on him, screeching bloody murder. What the fuck is happening? Fled his own vessel in sheer terror, he did. He did. You know, by the time he came to his senses, he had set sail without him.
Your
There was
voice-
just a flying onion.
Your voice is changing from Nicolas Cage to Hank Hill back to Nicolas Cage. It's like weaving in between both. And now I want a live action King of the Hill as Nicolas Cage playing Hank Hill.
The merchant left for Alport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you've a mind to go after the culprit, you might lend an ear to his sad tale of lost bunnies.
Ha 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 ha! Is the thrill of the chase not invigorating, friend?
Was that a naked Lalafell?
Don't worry about it. Pay attention to Hildibrand. The ferry docked by Fisherman's Bottom will carry us to Aleport. Let us be swiftly on our way.
Tiny
The
train.
summoner is only level 50?
Oh, what the yeah?
Oh fuck, I skipped the first one by accident.
Alright, I'll do this one.
Oh
Eek! Don't sneak up on me like that! I thought you were a feral turnip! A murderous eggplant or something like that! Think
Okay,
I
guys.
jest, do ye?
What's with all the killer vegetables?
That's the Mandragorias. They're a bunch of killer vegetables.
Attack of the Killer Tomato!
You'd be singing a different tune if a shot of tomato juice almost took out your eye, as it did mine. By the time I'd regained my wits, they'd already set sail with me ship and me livelihood. I'm ruined! Ruined! If I never see another bleeding onion to the end of me days, it'll be too soon. To hear most say it, the Mandragorias are a nasty lot. A right pain in the arse to farmers and provisioners the realm over. But let me tell you, friend, it ain't the least of it. Freeing their fellow frowns from our larders and tables is but the beginning. The bulbous blackguards have a far grander scheme. Revolution! Madness, ye say, madness! Take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra and see with your own eyes! A veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist!
And we're just like, slowly back away, slowly back away.
This muscle-bound fellow with the dim expression! I could swear I've seen his face somewhere before! Bugger me if it ain't that undead overlord that what fancies himself a gentleman inspector! Which would make you, could it be, the adventurer that what bested the thieving duelist in single combat?
Yeah.
Well, bugger me and call me inspector. Tell me, is it true that duelists travel with a demon bird whose crow could split the heavens?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be Gilgamesh.
But that's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace.
There.
And that's exactly the fate we're in for if we don't nip this revolution in the bud. I mean, that literally. As we speak, the Mandragorians are planning themselves a whole army of their own kind on the Isles of Umbra. You'd be doing the whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot before the harvest comes.
Many a case have I solved in my day, but I am not matched wits with sentient plant life before. This should prove quite exhilarating to the Isles of Umbra.
Right. We're gonna get attacked by a PlayStation 5?
No!
Or not? What the hell's happening?
We gotta get the stolen foodstuffs.
Where's my turnips? I was promised turnips.
And your turn-ons.
Listen, if I want to get turned on, I just have to look at my character.
Oh. Uh-huh. Hey, Hildibrand.
How's it going, buddy?
Friend, my pursuit of the Mandragorias has led me beneath the surface. Yes, they must be down here somewhere.
Man.
Yeah, I'll commence the Mandragorias. The Mandragorias encountered?
What is happening?
Where? Oh, old school Final Fantasy battle theme? Let's go! Hi! Oh! What? Wait, Impeccably fought, my friend. I only wish I had seen the battle with my own eyes. You may go on ahead to Costa del Sol. I shall be along as soon as I extricate myself.
Man, just dug into the fucking ground.
Face first. Don't worry, everyone's here. And we're still floating over here. Everyone's floating.
It's fine.
How nice of them to do that. Alright.
You return? Oh, I feared you might end up a tasty snack for crazy head of cabbage. The stolen food stuff. You have saved my eye today, but I must see if those purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Kermo is quite particular about his seasonings.
Oh, can I come too? I've never seen a purple dragon pepper before. What wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it is time we return to the case. Now there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Gore! The peppers have changed color! What?
What's
Are they
this?
pink now? Or green?
They're probably like, oh, maybe they look like the Chocados from Neopets. Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe? A gentleman must needs investigate. Yeah.
A striking shade of blue. Oh, it's lovely. Quite far from the purple that Master Leonhardt described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate?
But look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Costa del Sol. How curious.
Did I say purple? I meant a blue or purplish blue. Or bluish purple. The two colors are really quite similar when you think about it.
What? These peppers have the most distinctive hue. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple. Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. Ah! Charade is up! After the man! I want to tie him up and take off his clothes!
It is as I suspected all along. Wait, what was that about? Never mind. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nashu, the fiend must be brought to justice.
I'm just gonna skip over that one. After that.
If you thought you could out-sprint this Mandeville man, you were surely mistaken. For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a mermaiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, hereby place you under arrest.
done it by a snipper. A fitting end for an ignoble thief. Let us see what lies behind the pants.
Oh.
Disappointing. Oh no.
Where am I? Who are you? Ha! Playing the fool will avail you not! I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls or broken bones. Well, wait, I remember now. I was on my way to meet with Miss Arabella when... Miss Arabella! I must find her at once. Ugh, my head!
Man wears no mask. This is the true Lewenhart.
I swear on my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Wineport when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and in the next instant, he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managing to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me. I felt something enter my rectum. Then it all went black from there. Now that you mention it, the imposter was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him. What?
Just been there. She hasn't said a word in like 2 missions. There is still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, he has doubtless already assumed a new identity. Most importantly, we now know that the thief suffered a wound in his right hand. We need simply return to Costa del Sol and examine the fingies of all present.
An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Lewenhart back to the estate, that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety.
Don't worry, I'll escort him.
Onions!
Yeah, I have found you, my little ones. Let me guess. You seethe with anger at those who took from you what was yours.
Ah. That onion looks sort of pressed.
Then it would appear our goals are in accord. Yeah. I'll make it for Costa del Sol and await my orders. When the time is right, revenge will be yours with the power of Grayskull.
See, that's the voice that I think you're going for, but all I think of is, Betty. Tiger.
Betty, yes.
I forgot about fucking Betty.
That's all I can think of.
Gentlemen, from this day forward, you will all refer to me by the name Betty.
That's fair. I think that's what I'll switch it to. Party. Party. Party, party. The game is afoot, inspectors.
Onions. Onions.
Don't be sad, little one. Oh, they always do that. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball?
God, those little shits. I think I'm a little behind you. Master, where to the ball? Oh, God, he just left the face on the ground. Yuck. Miss Arabella, what are you doing out here? You must return to the estate at once. I'll let you do Arabella.
Oh, Lewin, always the warrior. Your concern is touching, but I am a woman grown. What? I hate that.
No.
Besides, I wanted to see the flowers. I want you to see my flower.
Lovely though these flowers may be, they are an unsightly weeds when measured against your beauty. I am Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Please call me Hildy.
The pleasure is mine, my lord. Much have I heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of the many-faced thief true?
I fear they are, Miss Arabella, but still your gentle heart, for as long as Hildibrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear on the Mandeville name.
God smile on me indeed, to send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion, and yet...
This sounds like any woman in an RPG, like pre-1990. Like, they all just sounded like they were ready to explode out of sexual tension.
You seem pensive, my lady. Is something the matter? Have you not been touched in a while?
To tell the truth, this marriage has been arranged against my wishes. I do not love Vons. Why, I have not even met him. He sent me this clasp as a betrothal glyph. A treasure for my treasure.
Ugh.
Wear it always, the message said. I do not care how beautiful it is. It might as well be a golden shackle. Ugh!
Miss Arabella, you must not say such things. An arranged marriage to a youth you have not even met? Continental!
Continental breakfast! Father says that this marriage must happen, and that it is for the future of the family trade.
Spoken like a true old Don. But if I may be bold, milady, would I be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood? Are you adopted? You're adopted. Your parents don't love you.
Quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on Pearl Lane when I was just a babe. I fucking hate babe. I hate that word.
I feel that.
When it's used as a baby, as a kid, I hate it. He took me in and raised me as his own. He took Luan in as well, though as a servant rather than son. He didn't have boobs, you see.
I mean, he has boobs. They're just man boobs.
You may think Father a cold and miserly man, but to me he is a man who gave me warmth and hope where I had none. I will learn to love Vons, if that will make Father happy.
You cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You are a beautiful young woman with your whole life ahead of you. Surely you would not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you would rather spend the rest of your days.
If I had to spend another hour with you, I would lose my wits. But anyway, we should return to Costa del Sol to see the inspector's investigation fares.
I as well must prepare for a banquet. Farewell, friends.
I can't
And
wait
you
for this
too.
banquet.
And you too, Hildy.
Hildy.